very good morning to you. Welcome to Developing Stories on Osrc Television. I am Obi Chukwemeka Uti. The newly appointed chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Ola Olukoyede, has assumed office with a clear-cut agenda of repositioning and refocusing the commission for optimal effectiveness. The EFCC chief said the rule of law will dictate the pace of the organization. Olukoyede, who made the comment when he assumed office as the EFCC chief, said the agency will drive professionalism in discharging its duties in line with the rule of law. The FCC's boss said the agenda revolves around clearer and robust pursuit of the mandate of the EFCC, creating an atmosphere for transparency and accountability in governance, emphasizing preventive strategies in fighting corruption, total adherence to the rule of law, and better welfare packages for staff of the Commission. He called on staff of the Commission to ensure dichotomies, narrowness, and disloyalty to themselves, the EFCC, and the nation, stressing that the Commission is legally equipped to be at the forefront of fighting all shades of economic and financial crimes. Youths across the Southwest geopolitical zone have thrown their weight behind Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu to continue providing purposeful leadership for Ondo State and the region. The youths under the All Progressives Congress APC Southwest Youth Wing, through its leader, Mr. Kolade Lawal, said despite genuine concerns about the governor's fiscal absence in the Sunshine State, his return is imminent. Osrc's Zaid Aribisala reports that the youth converged on Akure, the Ondo State capital, to demonstrate their stand with the state governor.
The theme for the 2023 Public Service Week, organized by the Ondo State government, is leveraging on bureaucratic potentials for the promotion of investment in Ondo State, and it has in attendance permanent secretaries, accounting officers, union leaders, and the body of Ondo State public servants. In his welcome address, the Ondo State Head of Service, Kayode Ogundele, noted that the program is the second edition to be held since his assumption of office in August 2022. Mr. Ogundele added that the role of the public service as the machinery for implementing government policies needs to be refreshed at all times, and public servants appreciated so as to raise the bar of professionalism in the state, hence the essence of the program.
This year's Public Service Week was specially designed to engage public workers, public servants in interactive sessions with the head of service, and these will invariably afford the workforce, especially those outside the state capital, a sense of belonging.
The meeting between the leadership of the All Progressives Congress APC, led by Dr. Abdullahi Ganduje, and APC members in Ondo State House of Assembly, was part of the reconciliation efforts of the party following the move to impeach the Deputy Governor of the state, Mr. Lucky Ayedatiwa. Speaking on the outcome of the meeting, Speaker of the House, Olamide Oladiji, said the House will put on hold the impeachment process only if the Deputy Governor toes the same spirit of genuine political solution and withdraw all cases filed against the House.
If they want to go about genuine reconciliation, the genuine reconciliation starts by telling Honorable Lucky Ayedatiwa to go and withdraw all the cases against the government and the House of Assembly. Why? Because if you are talking about reconciliation now, it's still parading court, it's still running after cases. Then it automatically is going to be difficult for the House of Assembly to put the impeachment notice on hold. And at the same time, we told him that if by the time all these encumbrances, by the time they are being removed, it is then we can start a genuine reconciliation. So, and we are not saying no to political solution. We are politicians, and we are not saying no to political solution, but the political solution should start from the deputy governor.
While reacting to the news from some quarter over the absence of Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu from the state, the speaker said people should not heat up the polity as long as governance is running smoothly.
We only tell some people go to this place. We have commissioners that are on ground.
He maintained that every move of the House on the impeachment process is in tandem with the rule of law and has never been prejudiced, as the House was only exercising its responsibility under Section 188 of the 1999 Constitution.
If he did not go to court to go and withdraw those cases, if he did not approach this political solution the way he's supposed to approach it, automatically the House will have no any option than to go ahead, because the letter from the executive is still with us. Finally, the impeachment is still on.
The speaker also noted that the peace of the state is paramount to the 10th Assembly. Omoshiliola Adesoye Ajayi, Osrc News.
I sincerely apologize for that mix-up in that report. The need to have a reformed, effective and efficient public administration system, functional infrastructure and reliable regulatory services have been identified as ways for Ondo State government to achieve optimal business environment that attracts investment. This was stressed at a public service lecture held in Akure, Ondo State capital to end the Public Service Week in the state. Joy Pius reports that some public servants who distinguished themselves in their various endeavors were awarded.
The theme for the 2023 Public Service Week, organized by the Ondo State government, is leveraging on bureaucratic potentials investment in Ondo State, and it has in attendance permanent secretaries, accounting officers, union leaders, and the body of Ondo State public servants. In his welcome address, the Ondo State Head of Service, Kayode Ogundele, noted that the program is the second edition to be held since his assumption of office in August 2022. Mr. Ogundele added that the role of the public service as the machinery for implementing government policies needs to be refreshed at all times, and public servants appreciated so as to raise the bar of professionalism in the state, hence the essence of the program.
This year's Public Service Week was specially designed to engage public workers, public servants in interactive sessions with the head of service, and these will invariably afford the workforce, especially those outside the state capital, a sense of belonging, not only on the celebration, but also in the workings with
the chairman on the occasion and former head of service, Mrs. Kushemani Kolawole, who noted that the program was apt, stressed its importance for workers of the state.
The characteristics of the bureaucracy includes specialization and division of labor, formal written records, competence to job opportunities, standards operating procedures, and impersonality in bureaucracy.
Speaking on the theme of the event, the guest speaker, Professor Adetunji Olaokpa, harped on the need for government to focus on enhancing the public service capacity as well as stakeholders' engagement skills for policy intelligence on investment.
You will need to identify the MPAs that are involved or implicated in specific priority investment transactions. How coordinated are they? Do you already have, like the chairman said, do you have one-stop shop arrangements? And do you have connected, how much have you deployed technology to connect all the MPA so that people, investors will not need to be going to all the ministries in order to get any information? So that in one spot, there are enough representation of all the MPA in one stop shop where they can collect all the information. These are the kind of things that will encourage and market this thing.
Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, represented by the Secretary to the State Government, Princess Oladuniodu, stated that the state government has always been committed to the welfare of workers in the area of training and retraining, adding that the present administration will not relent in doing that.
Our administration will never undervalue your teamwork, understanding and commitment. And we shall, in action, continue to give precedence to the welfare of public servants.
The event also featured presentation of merit awards to outstanding public servants who excelled in their various duty posts, as well as presentation of 30 SUVs to 7 permanent secretaries in Ondo State Public Service. Joy Pius, Osrc News.
Will I take you back to that report where youths across the Southwest geopolitical zone have thrown their weight behind Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu to continue providing purposeful leadership for Ondo State and the region. The youths under the All Progressives Congress APC Southwest Youth Wing, through its leader, Mr. Kolade Lawal, said despite genuine concerns about the governor's physical absence in the Sunshine State, his return is imminent.
The offices of the All Progressives Congress Southwest Youth Wing converged on Akure, the Ondo State capital. The purpose is to address journalists and demonstrate their stand with Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, whose physical absence in the state has been subject of discourse. The APC Southwest Zonal Youth Leader, Mr. Kolade Lawal, who addressed the press, appreciated the genuine concerns of some residents about the governor.
We acknowledge the genuine concerns expressed by the people of Ondo State regarding the whereabouts of our beloved governor. Your inquiries and display of care underscore your unwavering support for the well-being of our people's God. In the story of creation, even God rested on the seventh day.
Mr. Lawal asserted that governance in Ondo State has not suffered any setback, evident from the payment of entitlements, provision of palliatives to citizens and other government actions towards a better life for the people.
The administration, finance and the welfare of its workforce is exemplified by the payment of wages and salaries as at when due. The decision to employ 1,000 health workers, predominantly youths, is a significant stride towards enhancing healthcare services in the state, generating employment opportunity and supporting the younger ones. The governor has given an approval to employ, I think the hospital management board, to employ 1,000 medical practitioners. I think this will go a long way to reinforce our health department and health sector in the state. And if you take a holistic look at the statistics of people that will be recruited, we eventually discover that they are young people, and it will be a plus, to this administration and to the younger ones.
The APC youths acknowledged the role of Governor Akeredolu in the emergence of one of their own, Mr. Olawale Olawande, as Minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The youth leader attested to personal engagements of different stakeholders with the governor on state.
And over the weekend, I traversed the length and breadth of the Southwest states in line with our responsibility of office. And the Governor Akeredolu is such a unique governor in this country. As far as Nigeria of today is concerned, an average citizens of this country believes that Governor Akeredolu is that lone ranger, is that advocate of the masses, is that person, last man standing, that will stand by the truth, and whatever he believes in, that he pursue it to the latter. So people beyond Ondo State, they love him.
The youths say the return of the Ondo State Emsman is imminent, urging all well-meaning individuals to continually support the administration and the leadership of the governor in the Southwest region with prayers and good wishes. Sahira Rebisala, Osrc News.
And that does it on Developing Stories. Thank you for your time. Good morning.